Well, it looks like someone found the new emote. Hello, friends, and welcome back. Let's see if my hotkeys will work this time. Probably not. Haha! There's my little face. Hello. We're back for WIP Wednesday. Left on a WIP Wednesday, return on a WIP Wednesday. It's like the cycle of the moon. But no, really, I was just, I want to blame my sleep schedule for not streaming on Monday and Tuesday, but honestly, I just kind of wasn't feeling it. And I was too busy pumping out all these wonderful little emotes that you see here. You now have access to like 10 of them, I think? There should be 4 for followers, and then like an extra 6 for tier 1 subs. And then there's like 1 for tier 3 subs, but that's mostly as a placeholder. Please, please don't subscribe to me at tier 3 for the one emote. They are all of my new model, which has not necessarily been debuted yet, but I think they're cute anyways. And they show up really well on my little program and in the on the screen. I think that's nice. I think it looks good. I was worried about the scale, the sense of scale of everything. Because I don't know. When you upload an emote to Twitch and they're like, you can either make it one size and then we'll scale it down for you, or you can make it like 3 different sizes. It only ever looks good in the biggest size. Like if you scale it down at all, it like loses all definition despite how like simple I try to make them. Well, everything other than Mikey. There's no way to simplify Mikey. I was honestly considering like color blocking her in to make her this like cartoonish style that I've been working with, but all of the emotes of the Scrungus that I have uploaded to the channel are just ripped from pictures I've taken from her, and I think biblically accurate Scrungus is the way to go. So that's where I was for Monday and Tuesday. I will be here for the rest of the week, which is today, Thursday, and Friday. No, I don't know what we're going to be doing, because scheduling things is not my forte. But I will be here. I will be here, 5 p.m. Eastern. We're probably going to be playing more Date Everything, because I need to get a move on that game. I played it religiously, like the first couple of days that I got it, like on and off stream, and then I just like, I feel like I'm getting not the decision fatigue. I don't know what happens with me in like story complex games where you have to like interact with NPCs and they can be mad at you. I don't want to say that I'm like scared of everybody being mad at me. I don't want the pixels to be angry at me, but I do think it's like I don't want to make quote unquote the wrong decision, despite the fact that it's a video game and I can either reload a save or play it again if I make the wrong decision and fix things. I don't know. Probably something undiagnosed, right? Always something undiagnosed. So today for WIP Wednesday, I think I'm going to be working some more on the overlay and on Christopher. I was not specifically talking about Baldur's Gate 3, but there you go. Spray yourself. I think that shows up pretty well. It doesn't show up very well on the overlay, the chat overlay. You can't see the no spray bottle very well, but it's a thinner, more detailed emote, so I guess I wasn't really expecting it to show up very well on the big screen. But but it shows up well in the chat box. So yes, today we're doing overlay, and I want to work on Christopher. Because I have big dreams for how this is going to look, and I honestly don't know. I'm so torn with the overlay between, like, wanting to make it crazy detailed, and also, like, not really wanting to put the time in. So previously, I had an overlay and a PNG tuber that was just like a bird sitting on a nest, and in that nest was like a bunch of objects from video games that I had like stolen. And I think it would be fun if in this overlay I also had like a bunch of video game objects that I have stolen. But I don't know if that would be like too cluttered. I keep going back and forth on it because I kind of like the simple overlay that I have now, because it doesn't really take away from the game that's being played. And I worry. I worry that it'll just be doing too much. Simple first, add later if you want. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm just gonna, like, every time we play or beat a video game, I could just add, like, another little thing into the foreground. That would kind of be hilarious. Which means I could probably add like a couple of things from games that we've already done. Like what? Chow Egg. Deltarune Mouse Enemy probably. Maybe like Undertale, Plate of Spaghetti. Star Drop, absolutely. I think that's doable. Oh, Puzzle Agent folder, or like a piece of chewed gum from Puzzle Agent. I still can't believe that's like the hint system in that game. So funny. Okay. So how do we... Oh, I've got a fucking... Sometimes my graphics tablet doesn't want a graphics tablet. Which I'm sure... Like, honestly, literally anybody who's ever owned a graphics tablet has had a problem where your graphics tablet doesn't want a graphics tablet, I think. That's just the digital artist way. Okay. I'm remembering where I left off this. That can probably all be compressed down. And then what? Do I want like legs? Like legs on the... I think that would be funny actually. Hold on. So give me a new layer. And then I'm just gonna like tripod it. Give me straight line. Whatever this, alright. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna need to do the little like airbrush around the edge. I love a little airbrush shadow. Nope, that's not it. You gotta make it that shit a clipping mess. And then honestly, give me a bigger brush. Okay, okay. And that's all part of the TV, and then I could put stuff in front of it. I think that would be fun. We'll work on that in a second, because I'm gonna need... Oh, look at the scrung. Look at that scrung! There she is! For those who are curious, by the way, this is Mikey. I haven't shown like an actual picture of her on stream yet. But she is now an emote. She's 4 emotes. Actually, is she? No, I did just make 4 Scrungus emotes, I think. I have others. I have other pictures of her that I could rip, but I only have so many emote slots. So she's only 4 of them for now. And look at that screen. Oh my goodness. She's so cute. I'm so glad they like look okay. I was so worried. Like the whole time I was making emotes, I was like, ah, shit, this is gonna look bad. I know it's gonna look bad, but we gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta like just finish it anyway. Which is a thing that I've had to learn as a person and also as an artist. Like as you grow, you're like, so I know this is gonna look bad, but I have to complete the product anyway. And that's what pretty much all of these emotes were. She's so cute. Look at that scrub. Oh. I also think I want another little, like, screen. For the title. Give me, like... rectangle. Bigger than that. Do I want it to be? I don't want it to be the whole bottom part. I'm gonna put it like. And then we can have the buttons on the left. Oh no, that's on the same layer. Oops. Or should we put... No, we'll find somewhere to put the no spoilers, no backstating button. I'm not worried about that right now. Let's make the title... I'm gonna make it look like a TV, like activating. Oh no, not the first. I want the rectangle. much mustard? Better. Okay. And then we get a little... purple gradient. And then do I do another like rainbow gradient in the background? I don't think so. You gotta add a hydrate redeem. I will add a hydrate redeem, I promise. And I'm hydrating now. I've got my Gatorade. Channel point redeems. And like sound alerts and stuff. A lot of the other like fun stuff that you're gonna do on the channel are also in progress. I just can't work on those on stream because it's gonna require me to go through a lot of like clips and a lot of like technical problems that I have to do with like OBS, and that's gonna be harder to do while I'm streaming, so that's gotta be a thing that I make myself do off stream. Oh, you know what else we got to hydrate? What else we got to hydrate with? My lovely girlfriend and I were at Aldi's yesterday, and we got these new sodies. Summit Pops with a Z, better for you. That's the number 4 and the letter U. Soda. And I was looking at them because I'm always skeptical of like the prebiotic, probiotic, like health sodas that are out right now. And I'm not really like a sparkling water guy. So I was like, is this really gonna be just like trash? But it doesn't look like it's going to be. It doesn't seem to be marketing itself as like a health drink. Very official and hip with the kids, you know? Exactly. It's not marketing itself as a health drink, it's marketing itself as like slightly better than traditional soda. Which is like debatable, I think. We're looking at one 12-ounce can, it's a tall boy. 21 sugars, 19 added sugars. But it's just got like, it doesn't have like dyes in it, and it's like, just got like juice concentrates, which is probably where it gets off on being better for you. Have I tried it yet? I'm about to. I just got that soda all over my freaking graphics tablet. Hold on. Behold the first sips. While I wipe this bad boy down, because if I have to deal with this sticky graphics tablet, I'm gonna throw it into the sea. Grip it and rip it, baby, that's right. Oh. Okay. I don't hate it. But that's not that's not the flavor I was expecting. It does, this can is raspberry watermelon. We also got what, like a blueberry lemonade or something? There was like 3 options. One of them was like an elderflower lemon that I don't think we got. Blueberry, lemon, raspberry, watermelon. The raspberry watermelon is the one that I'm trying now. And it's not bad. But I wouldn't... I don't know if I'd call this raspberry watermelon. Though to be fair to the soda, the first 2 ingredients after water and sugar are watermelon juice concentrate and raspberry juice concentrate. So maybe that's the bit. Maybe because it's like a more real raspberry and real watermelon taste, that it's like not as good. Not to be fat on Maine, but I prefer artificial watermelon and raspberry. I think we just put a black panel here, like a turned off beat. You can have some of this if you want it, darling. You want a sippy? You want a little sippy? Yeah.
I'm about to be crazy. Completely. Separate.
Completely.
Well, okay. I was trying.
It's okay. It'll come to you.
Okay.
How do you like it?
It's okay.
Yeah. You get what I was saying though about the like, cause it's like real raspberry and watermelon.
Yeah.
Actually, can I just duplicate this? And then... Ma'am? Rectangles are so annoying. Because my brain always wants to be like a rectangle inlaid in a rectangle. Always wants the rectangle to be equidistant away from all sides. And it's not, if it's the same rectangle, that's not how that's gonna work. But it makes me mad every time that it doesn't look right. Where's my invert select? And then we're gonna fill with black. Well, that looks about as correct as the other fucking monitor I did, I think. I could free transform it, which might be the move. Transform, free transform. So we can kind of... That's not what I want that. Edit transform. Honestly, with this rectangle and rectangle situation, it kind of looks like a Nintendo Switch. Which I think is hilarious. But I think that's fine. Now, how do we want to start here? You're here and vibing, but you might snooze on and off. Honestly, valid. Lurk in the nest if you must. Enjoy your snoozle. Bet you forgot you could do that, huh? There you go. Beefo has disappeared into the nest. Oh fuck, Christopher did spell disappeared wrong, didn't he? Oh, which means I spelled disappeared wrong. I hate that word. It'll be fixed in the next patch. I gotta teach Christopher how to spell. It's exclamation point back is to return from the nest, I believe. Though it should probably be unlurk, huh? Don't be mean to my son. He was just born like a month ago. He doesn't have to know how to spell. Poke my little head out, then hide again. Perfect. Now, how am I going to do this? Actually, you know how you're going to do this with the fucking eraser tool. You don't have to be a nerd about it. Instead of, being complicated and making it a clipping layer and then merging it down into the main layer and then separating it so that you can do this fun little text thing or whatever, you could just use the eraser tool like a normal person. Now, I just kind of want to see what this looks like. Settings. Flip. And we're gonna do my stupid gradient thing again. We want rainbow. Actually, we can't clip this yet. We've got to do the gradient first. And then we got to set that to half opacity. I want to save this in a video so that I can get this on video so that I don't have to figure it out for 20 minutes next time I want to do this. You see this fun rainbow gradient that I have in the background of my overlay right now? I did it again, and I had to figure out how to do it again because I didn't save the original file. So I feel the need to explain it so that I don't have to figure it out again. So what you want to do if you want this fun and funky, like, stripes gradient, you're gonna need 2 layers. I'm working in Clip Studio Paint, by the way, but I think you can probably do this in other programs. But the, like, layer effects might not be the same. You want 2 layers of rainbow gradient. 1 layer, you want, like, long gradient, big patches to kind of, like, cover up the whole page. And then the next layer, you want, like, little skinny stripes of rainbow gradient. Which, if you don't know how to do that, it's just, you know, the longer you hold down your stylus when you're making a gradient, the more space in between each section of the gradient. So you want a long hold layer and then a short hold layer to make like a little like candy cane stripes. You put the short hold layer, the little stripey layer, on top of the long hold gradient, the smooth big patch of gradient. This is not gonna make any sense, but then you take the little stripey layer and you put it to 50% opacity, and then you make it you change the layer effect to glow dodge, and that will make it so that it gives it that weird effect. And that's how I did it. There's your tutorial for the day. I could actually probably. You know what? You know what? Hold on. I don't think I can show it on stream. I don't want to show it on stream. Maybe in the future I'll show it on stream. But that's how I did it. That's how I do it. And I just think it looks really fun and funky, and that's why I keep using it. I was gonna make this new overlay have like an actual background, and then I was like, no, rainbow. Okay. Oh, that's why, because the... Yep. I get it. We take this layer, and then we clip the layer below. Ooh, look at that. Why doesn't have... Oh... I understand. What I have to do is go into the eraser. Like a real pain in the focus. You know what? Unclip the layer. Put it down here. So that I can erase it. I really like how I had these letters. And I don't want to fix it. But we gotta fix it. keep having to go into my nonsense with like a 1 to 2 pixel wide eraser. And it makes me feel like a real artist, you know? Just getting into the nitty gritty of like shit that no one's gonna ever see. Especially when I was doing those emotes, they're, you know, like 100 pixels big. And I'm in here with my 1 pixel big eraser, or 1 pixel big, just like brush, and being like, gotta make sure these 3 pixels look good for the people, or they will have me beheaded. You know, court jester things. Hashtag just court jester things. Jingling and jangling for the people. I should make a court jester hat for that PNG tuber. It's not going to be until well after I fully debut them. I'm saying specifically so that my girlfriend doesn't come over here and fight me. But I think it would be fun to have little like toggles like that. Like a real tuber. Yeah, that's fun. I don't know if that reads, though, unfortunately. Like I wish it did, but... that reads a little better. Looks kind of like tie-dye. It's green. Do I need to... like, outline it? I don't know if that would help. Under here. Like a big white outline. No, I don't think it reads any better on white. What about this fun, like, pseudo shading that I've been doing with the air? No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna keep it for now. And then we just keep this file so that if I get complaints that it's illegible, I can change it later. Okay, so that's all good. We're gonna merge most of that down. And then where do we want the no spoilers, no backs? Pins. I feel like they gotta be... I feel like I want them to be down here with all the rest of the stuff that you're reading, but I feel like I might get too busy.
also don't know where my tuber is gonna go, how much space they're gonna take up. But I think ostensibly like this. Oh, I'm also gonna need this is gonna be, and I think about this frequently. This nonsense that I'm doing is like some of the most complicated stuff I've ever done, not just for like Twitch, but also like digitally, artistically, and in terms of like trying to make art work with a program, which is different than digital art. I'm talking about like integrating all of this nonsense into my Mix It Up bot and OBS is gonna be crazy. But I think, based on my knowledge of the program, this should all work. There's just, it's gonna be scuffed for a little bit. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. But I think I'm hoping it's gonna look kind of cool by the end of it. Kind of cool in a like middle school art class sense. Put them here. Or maybe we just keep the text at the top of the screen. I kind of like that way. It's less obtrusive. And I'm not going to need it for everything. We're going to worry about that later. And honestly, I think I'm going to pivot a little bit. I'm going to work with crow's fur. How the fuck am I gonna do Christopher? He's just gonna be a guy. Also, before I fucking forget, save that file, please, dear God, save that file. Okay. Give me... I need like a reference image. Because I think he's just gonna be... That's not what I wanted. You could just color pick from an actual crow. Oh, look at them. They're so spooky. And they're also pretty much completely black. Which I knew. But some, you know how some blackbirds like, I think they're starlings, we get them around here sometimes, have like an iridescence to them, so they like are black, but they have like a little bit of like green, blue, purple happening in the feathers. I feel like some crows are like that too, but, or corvids in general. but not this one, I guess. He's just gonna be monochromatic, which is fine. It will make him look very silly against this rainbow ass background that I've got going on here. Okay, what are we looking at here? Apply transformation. This guy's kind of like blue. Got some blue to the feathers. Kind of like that. Okay. Christopher is not going to need too many colors, because he's just going to be like a little guy. But it's nice to have variety, because I hate... Usually, I'm not a big fan of doing just like straight black, you know, like the 0% red, 0% green, 0% blue style black. Even on my PNG tuber, it's not black, it's like a really dark gray. I forget the exact shade, but the palette that they gave me was not completely devoid of color. It's just nice to have options sometimes, you know? I think this is gonna be the base. I want him to be kind of round. I want him to be round and cute, kind of like a Miyazaki bird. Not like the heron, like the ducks from, fuck, what did we just watch? Spirited Away? I want him to be round. A round man. Maybe we just start with, like, legitimately a circle. Actually, I did one. I'll pick that eye too. It's not a straight up black eye, he's got brown eye. Didn't know that. Round. Circle. Does he even need a separate head, or am I just gonna make him an orb? Is Christopher orb shaped? I don't know. I feel like every time I make a character, I try to make a little animal guy, and I make like a round body and a round head, it always ends up looking like a noggin character, like a PBS Kids. What is the show that I'm specifically thinking of? It haunts me. But I like the style, like I feel like I've seen it in like a shitty, it's either gotta be like a shitty kids show or like a badly done, like, quote unquote horror that's masquerading as a kids show. You know, like the Five Nights at Freddy's sort of formula, but less Five Nights at Freddy's, like a Salad Fingers. Early Flash horror, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. It always just, I don't know, it doesn't fit, it doesn't click with me. It always ends up looking more bad than it does cute. What if I give him a squirt head? What if he's kind of short? Oh, god damn it. Oh. I want to give him like, like neckful, like those little ducks. I don't know about that. I think we're better off bigger than 1 pixel eraser. I think we're better off just like rounding out some of these edges, giving them like a general shape, and then doing detail once we kind of get it all set. God, how am I gonna do this? Made things hard for myself again. No, it's fine. Let me transform, flip horizontal. Oh god, what was that? That's gotta be pretty close, right? Ooh, I mean... I actually don't want to flip vertical, we just want to rotate. Yes, yes. He's alive. Why does it look like that? Oh, it's just because it's been fucking rotated and shit. That's probably fine. The like artifacting that you get after you transform something in a program like this, I don't think is really noticeable on a scale like this, unless you like know what you're looking for. I also don't know if this is exactly what I really want from this PNG tuber, so I'm not gonna worry about it because he might get deleted. I want like a little triangle. Actually, no. I'm going with front-facing Christopher, and I think front-facing Christopher would be like too haunted. I think we have to go side-facing Christopher, which means this head is going to look completely different. Because birds have like round heads, but all of their roundness is being covered by feather. So I feel like it's hard to get across the roundness in a simplified style. God, am I gonna have to rotate this fucking canvas? Actually, that's not a terrible line. Oh, I'm doing it all on the same layer. That's a bad idea. Not all on the same layer. It's all on the same layer as the head, which is not what I wanted, but it'll probably be fine. That doesn't look terrible. Give him a little... Actually, I'm gonna think ahead and we're gonna do this beak in 2 parts. Because I don't know how Christopher is gonna be like. I say animated in terms of like the 2 frames he's gonna move. I'm not animating Christopher. We're not there yet. I don't know how Christopher's gonna be animated, but we might just like comically move his beak up and down so that he's talking, or like rotate it at a weird angle. I think that would be fun. He's got such tiny beak. Such a big body. You know what this reminds me of? You guys remember those, is it just called Duck Game? He's kind of got a Duck Game shape. No, not Duck Game. Like the Duck Olympics. The Flash game. Oh, it's had so many different iterations, and I'm not gonna remember what it was called. Where you gotta raise a duck from like an egg. Duck life! Duck life, duck life, duck life, yeah! He looks so stupid. He does have a very duck life shape about him, in that he's 2 circles atop each other. Christopher knows. That was another emote that I was gonna do. I was gonna do my my little guy holding an egg in the same way that we hold the like cup for Sippy, and also like the card. But I don't have room for him right now. So when we get another emote slot, there's probably gonna be an egg emote. Actually, give me 2 colors. Give me this color. Yeah. Okay. And then do we want... Yeah. Give me... I'll make like 4 extra letters there. I didn't know that did that. There we go. Okay. He is still gonna look a little haunted, but honestly, I don't think it would be my channel if it wasn't a little haunted. No, bigger than that. Come on. He's so cute. Yeah. Beautiful. He's so round. I'm obsessed. Give me... Ooh, that's a nice looking beak. That's a nice looking beak you got there, sir. Oh yeah, bud, for sure. I don't know why Christopher turned Minnesotan, but... He's potentially too round. I don't know if you can get too round, but well, I know you can in theory. Let's cute. All right. I want to do... I'm honestly not even gonna worry about his leggies right now, because I don't even know if you're gonna see his leggies like normally. I think what we're gonna do is work on the wings and like sprucing up some of these feathers. Is that this color? I really want to give him wing because that's what he's gonna like emote with, but I don't want to make these wings fucking complicated, because every time I try to draw wings, it's always like, my god, too much. Because wings themselves are complicated, you know, and I don't, that's not the bird's fault. But I do want to mitigate as much of that as possible. We don't have to keep it exactly in line with the body, but I want to maintain the roundness, you know? Do thing. Do I want to do like a little bit of... a little bit of feather? Welcome back. Baby, you gotta come see my round boy at some point. My little round man. The 5-year-old niece came up with a joke the other day. What did one firefly say to the other firefly? How's it glowing? 6-year-old, oops, don't tell her. I would never tell her. And she's not allowed on the stream, so she'll never know. But that's honestly a great joke. Good for her. She did just turn 6 though, didn't she? Hello, Nolan. Welcome in. I don't know why it was showing me I was muted, but hello. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the vibes. How's your day going? I'm doing more art for the art stream. We're friendly. I'm so close to like updating all of these assets. And it's really exciting, but also terrifying. Thank you! Do you like them? I think they're fun. I worked forever on them. Do I want to shade? I don't think I want to shade anything until we get like the shapes down. The 4-year-old nephew has also come up with his own joke. Oh no. Had to go to the dentist and run a bunch of errands this afternoon. Oof. Congratulations on making it through it. Making it through. I hate the dentist and also errands, so fucking Godspeed to you. We persist, do we not? I say as I persist through this weird, vaguely healthy soda. Did I like the nephew's joke? I did like the nephew's joke. I love... It's very good because I could like hear it in his voice. It's very meta, so elevated. And I could also like hear the exchange when like his sister said the one joke and then he like corrected it expecting to also be funny. And it is. But not in the way that he probably expects it to be. The horror persists, yet so do I is my 2025 mantra. Honestly, that's been my mantra for at least a decade, probably. It is a mood. And the horrors persist, yes. They sure fucking do. Goodness. Where am I? That might help. I need a new layer. We gotta go like out this bigger brush. Out this. Yeah. Kids' humor is always excellent. Do I make the wing pointy? I don't want it to be like pointy. I do think like a little angle would probably be good. And then take this. I kind of just want to fill it and see what it looks like. It looks like a fucking semicircle. Why? Why are we? Hold on. Oh yeah. Kids love Like, and I say this with the most affection that I could possibly have. Kids love running a joke into the ground. They do. Because it's funny for them every time. Every time it's the funniest thing they've ever heard. But if you've got to babysit them for like 6 hours, it is not going to be the funniest thing you've ever heard for 6 hours. It could be a good joke. A great joke even. Rule of these is like things that need to be repeated 3 times to be funny. That's why all those a cowboy, a soldier, and a doctor walk into the bar type jokes have 3 people in them. That is true. That is, yeah. Our brains just really like things being set up in 3s. It's also why, you know, a lot of sayings have things in triplicate. Like the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. It's always in modern like English tropes. It tends to be in 3. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana joke only works when you've done knock knock who's there at least 2 times? Yeah. Yeah. It is kind of a wild phenomenon. Similarly to the, like, when you are describing something with like a series of adjectives, your brain wants to describe it in a very specific way. And I'm trying to think of a good example. Or I could just look up the phenomenon. Yeah. Let me find something that isn't fucking AI generated. Dumb fucking website. So when more than one adjective comes before a noun, the adjectives are normally in a particular order. And there's a whole list, but like, if you were saying, here's the example that they list on the site. The example they list on the site is the sentence, "She was wearing an amazing red coat." You would not necessarily say she was wearing a red amazing coat. Because our brains, for some reason, don't like it that way. There are 10 categories. In order from first description to last description is opinion, size, physical quality, like thin or untidy, shape, age, color, origin, material, type, and purpose. So you could say it was made of a strange green metallic material, but you wouldn't say it was made of a metallic strange green material. It's one of those things, like, I'm a writer I'll say by trade in air quotes. And it's one of those things that when I learned it, I was like, holy shit. It feels like tapping into the Matrix. Like when you figure out like a way that your brain wants to work, it's like what do you mean I've just been like doing it this way the whole time? It's wild. By college certificate and by trade, yes. I did go deep into student loan debt for a bachelor's of fine arts in creative writing for entertainment. And that's why I'm here. To be your funny little court jester for the hour. I always find things like that super fascinating. I find a lot of things fascinating just because I'm a weirdo who likes to learn a little bit about a lot of things, but I learn a lot about, you know, just like writing trends and like literature and stuff just from being a writer. I'm always happy to share with the class. Color brush. I feel like his wings have to be bigger than that. Do I need to like move this shape up a little bit? Because I think logistically that's how the wings work. But I think we could probably open them up a little bit. Show us some of the things you've been working on so I don't have to get out of bed. I could potentially. I actually probably will here in a second. Let me just finish this line on first. So today we are working on a new overlay and a little icon for Christopher. Maybe a little PNG tuber for Christopher for a thing that I'm gonna try to make work. You're an avid writer and learner yourself, so you love learning all the words. Nerding out on words and honestly all sorts of knowledge. Fuck yeah. A fellow scholar. Let me see if, honestly, don't know if Studio's gonna fucking do this for me, so, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Hold on. Window capture. This should just be Flip Studio. Moment of truth. There he is. There's the boy. So this is Christopher. He's very round. He's gonna have a place in the overlay too, but I'm kind of toying with where to put him. An avocado. Thanks. Right? He is very avocado shaped. For those of you who don't know, Christopher is my bot for the channel at the moment. My Mix It Up bot. But I'm gonna hopefully give him like a physical presence, kind of the way that, you know, a lot of streamers have a there's Christopher. Some streamers will have like a little like a secondary little character that they use for like text to speech. That's hopefully what Christopher's gonna end up being. But we'll see how it goes. But that's most of what I have on him for now. He's got regular wing and then flap wing. But I don't think the big wing is very good yet. That was the part that I was working on. So, oh, look at that crow. Cute. Oh, you lost your morsels. Rip. R.I.P. to those morsels. And I'm also working on an overlay. And this is the overlay. The big white panel is going to be where like the gameplay is. And then my PNG tuber is going to be over here above the like no signal little TV. And then down here in the now playing section is going to be, I'm going to change the title of whatever we're doing every day. But then I can also disable this. And then we can put like the starting soon or like be right back screen just like straight on the background is what I'm hoping for. I'm just gonna like make the text and then export the text. And I think that'll work pretty nicely. But that's what we're working on today. This isn't finished. I'm probably gonna add a couple of things. A couple of little things under here, maybe. We talked about like building a nest full of like stuff from games that I've completed and like putting it under the TV. Is the no signal screen going to have chat on it? No, the no signal screen is going to have like if this works properly, the no signal screen is going to have like alerts on it. You know how when you have alerts and they'll sometimes come with like a sound and also a GIF? If I do this correctly, the GIF's gonna show up over the no signal in the TV, so it looks like the TV's playing the alert. That's the plan anyway. Chat is probably going to be honestly above me, maybe. I'm not completely sure if I'm going to have chat on stream going forward, but if I have room for it, mostly because I don't know how the chat function works in the Mix It Up bot. I still have a lot to learn about this bot. There's a steep curve. The TV will be there all the time. It's just gonna be a part of the overlay. So the no signal, like sort of background, is for when there like isn't an alert playing. Yeah. So that's the plan. That's what we're working on today. Just a bunch of nonsense. I think honestly, the overlay's looking pretty good. Minus the like stuff that I'm gonna put. I might like make a little nest under that TV, the no signal TV. I think it's looking pretty good. I love seeing behind the magic wall sometimes. There's so much that goes into stream experiences. Absolutely. And I love showing people, you know, like a look behind the curtain, if you will. Which I hear is a reference from a movie. I don't know, maybe Beefo knows what movie it is. But I also really like showing people like looks behind the curtain, because I feel like it doesn't happen often. I was actually just watching a video about how when like VTubing first got popular, like, you know, your fully rigged like physics enabled VTubers, it was a very like cutthroat kind of business. Like none of them would like tell each other who their artists were. None of them would tell like what programs they were using, because it was, you know, like frowned upon. It was like, it was a cutthroat, nail-biting industry in the beginning, and then now we all have, you know, like free access to pretty much every program under the sun. It's crazy to think about. And I'm always you know, I watch a lot of tutorials on like stuff like this. I unabashedly, you know, I'm a lifelong learner, and I'm happy to help other people learn in the process as I'm learning. That's kind of also what like WIP Wednesday is here to do. We're all vibing, and we're all, you know, if I figure something out, like I was telling people about how to do that this like rainbow striped background earlier. It's just, you know, the little things. If I can help, I will. That is exactly me when you tell me to watch The Wizard of Oz. I at this point I can't, you know? It's a point of pride that I haven't seen The Wizard of Oz. I don't know, pride's probably not the word for it. But it is very funny. Especially because, like, look, for people who have not heard this whole story yet, I know what The Wizard of Oz is about. I know the movie. I haven't physically sat down to watch Wizard of Oz the movie, but I have sat down and watched pretty much everything that's ever riffed off of Wizard of Oz. But it was especially funny when I went to college, because I went to college for creative writing, right? And when you go to college for creative writing, they like to talk about the hero's journey story structure. That is you when I refuse to watch Wizard of Oz or play Baldur's Gate 3. You're so right. But that, you know, writers like to talk a lot about the hero's journey story structure. And if you haven't heard of that before, you've certainly watched a movie that has contained the hero's journey. It's sort of the, like, you start in the everyday world, and then like an inciting incident happens, and there's tests, allies, and enemies. There's like a dozen different steps to it. And a lot of people believe that every story has to follow every single step of the journey, and that's not true. But this is what my college pretty much told me. But everybody's example for the hero's journey is The Wizard of Oz. I had one Fantastica class, which is like science fiction and fantasy writing, that I think used Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope for obvious reasons, but every other fucking class used The Wizard of Oz. And I'm like, well, now I really don't need to watch it, because you literally told me every single fucking story beat. Every single one. It's so funny. I don't know why, and I'm like a millennial, right? Like, I'm like a millennial Z cusp, I think. Has everybody and their brother like watched The Wizard of Oz, or do we all just say that we've watched The Wizard of Oz? I'm not talking to you, Bifo. I know you've watched The Wizard of Oz. But I'm saying like a layman. Like, I don't know if people like just pick up The Wizard of Oz anymore. You watch something that has referenced The Wizard of Oz in its entirety, pretty much. Anyways, that's my Wizard of Oz soapbox. Because Bifo likes making fun of me for it. And I like making fun of The Wizard of Oz. It's a silly movie. It is one of those, you know, it is one of those old movies that a lot of people are like hail as a technical and story like masterpiece for the time. And they're not wrong, but I don't think that makes it a good watch in 2025. I feel like it's comparable to Disney's original Snow White. Like, it's a classic kids movie. It's referenced always, and most people have seen it even though it came out in 1939. Like, you're probably right, but I don't know if it's as ubiquitous as Snow White. I think where kids would maybe watch Snow White on their own, I feel like everybody's seen The Wizard of Oz because their parents have watched The Wizard of Oz while they're in the room. I don't think you put on The Wizard of Oz for a child. Mostly because it starts with a fucking tornado. That's horrifying. As a kid, let me tell you. We weren't even in like Tornado Alley, but that shit was scary as a child. And I know like Snow White starts with a poisoning, but like it doesn't like start with a poisoning and a murder. And it's Disney. So they do poisoning and murder in a fun, kid-friendly way. Well, attempted murder. Attempted murder, okay? Have I seen the original Snow White? I think so. And those flying monkeys? Oh yeah. I've seen the flying monkeys. Monkeys in general, I think, are terrifying. In almost like an uncanny way. But yeah, those flying monkeys, I've seen those flying monkeys. Those flying monkeys are fucked up. I hear they did them justice in that new Wicked movie, which I also haven't seen. Well, I've seen parts of. Bifo made me watch parts of it. Made me watch. I willingly watched. I don't want to put all this onus on Bifo. I willingly watched parts of it, but I have not sat down and watched the whole thing. I'm honestly impressed you managed to never see it, especially with your studies. That's what I'm saying. It's an achievement at this point. I gotta keep my, it's like being a gold star lesbian. I've gotta keep this for as long as I possibly can. Even though, regardless of how bullshit gold star lesbian is, but that was the reference that came to my brain. Another example of movies that impacted a generation, therefore all subsequent generations were subjected to it. Like E.T. It came out before I was born. Shocker, but I saw it as a kid because my mom thought I'd like it. I also... Excuse me. Goodness. I also saw E.T. as a kid, and it was terrifying. I was scared of E.T. I didn't finish my first watching of E.T. I did finish E.T. at some point, but the first time they sat me down to watch it, I didn't like that little guy. Never seeing The Wizard of Oz, never sleeping with a man, apparently. You know, with or without the curtain. We don't tolerate men in this house. No, I'm kidding. I'm so... I don't know what else to do with Borb. I feel like his wings are gonna look bad. Do I need to make them smaller? Maybe we just kind of... I feel like that's part of the problem. They're too big. He's gotta be a big guy with little wings. Big wing! You guys seen those birds? They're like, they're their owners. They just stand in front of them and they go, big wing! And then the birds like spread their wings up and they go, big wing! I'm obsessed. They're so cute. I know this is a silly question, but on the off chance your dad likes the movie and made you watch it, have you seen Tommy Boy? I have not seen Tommy Boy. That sounds familiar though. Is that another popular one? I'm gonna commit. No, don't commit. You know I don't watch movies. My dad, every weekend, I play games with my dad on Sundays. Just as like a, you know, for fun thing. We're working through the first Borderlands right now, and it's going well. I don't know how far we are in it. But every Sunday, he like talks to me about movies that he's seen over the week, and he prefaces most of the conversation with like, I know you don't want anything, but and I'm like, yeah. It's Chris Farley and David Spade. I have to show you the fat guy in a little coat scene. It's very funny, and your burp comment reminded me of it. Hell yeah. You gotta show me the clip. I also gotta show you the clip after this of fucking Has-Been. I can't believe I was up. I want to describe this scene to you guys. I was up at the ass crack of dawn this morning because my sleep schedule's fucked up, right? And I was scrolling YouTube Shorts because that's my vice right now. And I get a short from. It wasn't even from like Amazon Prime official. It was like the official Amazon Prime Philippines account or something. But the post was in English. And I know it was in English because I'm pretty sure this man doesn't speak that language. But it was about, so like Has-Been Hotel season 2 has gotten a lot of drops recently. They're talking about it a lot because it's supposed to release this year. We finally got a release date. It's releasing in October. And so they're finally dropping like bits of info about what's going to be happening in season 2. And this fucking post from Amazon Prime Philippines was talking about how they're going to be introducing Abel into the next season. You know, first man murdered, Abel. And he is going to be voiced by Patrick fucking Stump of Fallout Boy. And I'm sitting here and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm laying next to my sleeping girlfriend and trying not to fucking scream about it because I'm like, you've got, like, this has got to be a joke, right? It's got to be a joke. It's not a joke. I looked up the IMDb page and it's not a joke. And I'm like, that man's got to have better stuff to do, right? But also, like, I'm so fascinated by the sheer talent they've got in this fucking show. I'm so excited. You guys better brace yourself for October because this is gonna be like nearly the only shit that I talk about. We're gonna have games to play, sure, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready, and neither are you. Fucking Patrick Stump. That's great. Mr. Fallout Boy. I simultaneously hope he gets like 6 musical numbers. But also, he's either gonna get like 6 musical numbers, or they're gonna like tease him getting a musical number, and fucking Adam's gonna steal it or something. I think that'll be hilarious. I love the niche factor of this originating from the Amazon Philippines account. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it has to have been posted other places, but the fact that the first time I saw it was on my YouTube Shorts page from Amazon Prime Philippines. But would be so. It's literally the algorithm had to have been messing with me, but nope, it's real. It's really on the real IMDb page. Pete Wentz's Kane would fuck severely. I'm assuming they've got to have someone as Kane, right? I don't know if he's gonna be like in the show though. But like Kane probably exists. Or is that part of the, like, I'm not up to date with my Christian mythology. Cain is presumably dead, right? Presumably Cain's in hell. You're so right. Cain probably is in hell. Because of the murder. Because of the first, you know, the murder that he did of his brother. Because I don't know, I feel like I've seen a iteration of, like, not of Christian mythology itself, but of like a spin-off, like fictionalization of Christian mythology, where a lot of people like make Cain immortal and like have him just be a serial killer forever. But I'm sure like in the original story, he's probably like dead. A true move would be getting the original Deckard Cain VA simply to make me specifically very happy. You know? It could happen. It could happen. Stay a while and listen. Diablo 2 reference. Diablo 2 is a video game. I do know that Diablo 2 is a video game. You are correct. I have not played any of the Diablos. I think I own at least one of them though. Don't I? Well, now I have to check. Nope. Come on. No, I guess I don't. Not on Steam, at least. Oh well. And I certainly don't on BattleNet. We should play Diablo 2 together. We could totally play Diablo 2 together. It's probably on Steam. Of course, all the fucking results I'm getting are for Diablo 4. Is it really not on Steam? Sunday rewind streams where I make you play all of my very favorite video games, old video games in their full 480p glory. We could do that. I'd be happy to. Yeah. It's not out on Steam. The only things Blizzard has on Steam right now is Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2. Be careful, LMAO, this will become my personality. That's fine. Hon, I love spending time with you. If you want to stream some games, we can totally stream some games. Is it on fucking... You have the original 3-disc set with working key? Fuck yeah. Speaking of Overwatch Overwatch. Have you guys seen this fucking like Overwatch X nerf nonsense that they're doing right now? It's like weird and probably not bad, but I just hate the advertising. The advertisement of it all. I can buy Diablo 2 on Battle.net for a crisp $40. Wild. You can buy the original Diablo 2. I also have the original 4-disc Baldur's Gate 2 game, which you absolutely need to play. We can do that too. I've played plenty of old, like, video games on this channel. I'm happy to, you know? You basically start locked up in the Baldur's Gate version of the Nest. I do remember that. I've seen you start that game before. You're, like, in prison. Which means nothing to anyone but you. But it's an app description. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Irenicus gives big suture vibes. How unfortunate for that game, but also, it's not tempting. Let's go another spot while I'm thinking about it. Big window. Looking out at the beach. Look at this cute little beach. We can even make it. It is afternoon, I guess, but evening beach. Hell yeah. You're not gonna spoil? Alright, fine. Alright, fine. No spoilies. Oh my god, Off comes out next week. I nearly fucking forgot about it. On the 15th, right? Me clamping my mouth shut. That fucking Kermit face where like the hand just like completely closes is one of the funniest things to me. 8 days, bitch. So next Thursday, we're gonna be playing Off. Fuck. Okay. Alright. You gotta lock in on some dinner prep before you burn everything. I appreciate your lurk. Enjoy your dinner. Please don't burn everything. Not on my account. I appreciate you being here, Nolan. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the vibes. We should also... Well, I'm probably just gonna eat more of that pizza for dinner. And like another 6 cucumbers. Those were good. I fuck with a cucumber. Not in that way. But like in a eating it kind of way. Oh, look at that hungry scrung. The hungry scrungus. Oh man. Hungry scrung. Hungry scrungery. Immaculate vibes. We all share a very similar brain cell. It's an honor and a pleasure. Hell yeah. We love a shared brain cell. And we love the good vibes. Save first. Before I, like, forget and shut everything down post screen. This month is going to be off. Is there something dropping in September? I have all of this written down. Still no word on Slay the Spire 2 yet, but you know I'm going to pick that up as soon as I can. No, nothing in September. Little Nightmares 3 in October, though. It's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. I'm excited about that. Did I hear that they're doing like a different studios making Little Nightmares 3 or something? That seems kind of weird, considering the crazy amount of success that the first two have had. I mean, because it's on the Steam store right now. Oh, what the fuck? It is a different studio. Oh, and this is the, okay. So, Tarsier? That's a type of monkey, I think. Tarsier Studios made Little Nightmares 1 and 2, and they're currently working on a game called Reanimal that honestly looks pretty good. Looks very Little Nightmares. But they're not coming back to do Little Nightmares 3. No release date on Reanimal yet. You know who's fucking doing Little Nightmares 3? It's fucking... It's Supermassive. Supermassive Games is doing Little Nightmares 3. Supermassive of The Quarry and fucking the Man of Medan, Little Hope, the Dark Pictures anthology people are doing Little Nightmares 3. Did Supermassive also do Until Dawn? I'm assuming so. This is what this has just evolved into. Yeah, developer Supermassive Games. I haven't been impressed with the Supermassive game since Until Dawn. And I know that's probably like, well, it doesn't look terribly controversial because there is some mixed reviews here. But I haven't really been impressed with one of their games since like literally probably their first game. Enjoy your shower, my love. I'm sure you're not stinky. It's me. I'm stinky. There was a snake in my shower. You might want to remove all of those before you. Okay. Not all at once. It's quite a handful. Okay. Enjoy. Anyways, to have these guys make Little Nightmares 3, I don't want to say I'm less excited for it, because I am still very interested in Little Nightmares 3. And we are still very much going to be playing Little Nightmares 3. But I'm really curious, like, why this happened. Did Tarsier, like, not want to make Little Nightmares 3? Or was this like a worse decision? I could probably Google that too, couldn't I? I also don't know how I feel about Little Nightmares 3 being co-op. I literally looked up Tarsier Studios Little Nightmares 3, and the first article is from The Gamer, and the headline is, "It's wild that Supermassive is taking over Little Nightmares 3." And it's also so funny to me, as I click into this article, there's an image right beneath the headline, and the image is like it's like split down the middle, like artistically, you know, and on the right is the two characters for Little Nightmares 3, and on the left is one of the fucking Wendigos from Until Dawn, because this is all these people are known for, because the rest of their games are shit. And I think that's kind of hilarious. Yeah, it is a weird step. I'm skimming through this article, and they're essentially talking about how weird it is that, like, an established studio is taking over for another established studio, you know? Usually in cases of, like, handing off IPs, it's, like, an established, like, a no-name studio, or like a smaller studio is taking on an IP from a bigger studio. Oh, Tarsier was acquired by someone. Bought from Bandai, or just bought in general? Embracer Group, formerly Nordic Games Licensing and THQ Nordic. Okay. That's making more sense. Oh, they're the people who, well, it's a company that Coffee Stain Studios is a part of. I like Coffee Stain. Either way. I'm getting sidetracked beyond the sidetrack. We will be playing the game. Unless, similar to, like, Tales of the Shire or whatever, which I did hear is getting better reviews now. Unless it, like, gets crazy review bombed, like, closer to release, we will be playing that on release day. And I hope it's good. And hope it's good, and I hope Tarsier Studios' new game, Reanimal, is also good. They both look great. I just worry. I worry with these studio handoffs. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's a whole lot of math and negotiating being done behind the scenes in the room where it happens and all that. But I don't know why, unless they just like didn't want to make another Little Nightmares game and Bandai wanted them to make a Little Nightmares game. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't make a Little Nightmares game. Unless it did say they got bought, which I'm assuming is better for them, because big companies like Bandai Namco tend to not be great to work under. So maybe that's why they're not making Little Nightmares, because Bandai's obviously got the rights to it. They weren't able to keep that IP, which is unfortunate. I can't imagine like putting all that time and effort into a game franchise and then just handing it off to another guy. That's like literally my nightmare as a writer and as a like content creator. I don't know if I trust other people with my stuff that much. But I hope it's good. I hope it was, you know, amicable. Because the other options are not great. You know what I also keep seeing is getting updates and stuff. Not a full release yet, but Fields of Mystria seems to be doing well. I might end up trying to play that again. Because I initially tried to play Fields of Mystria back when it, like, first went into early access. And it was good, but it wasn't, there wasn't a whole lot to, like, grip me the way that a lot of these, like, cozy games are. If you don't know what Fields of Mystria is, first of all, look it up and go get it. It's an excellent game. It's a cozy, like, Stardew Valley type farming sim, where you have essentially bought a piece of land on the outskirts of town, and you get to, you know, live with the locals. There's mining and combat and romance options and crops and animals that you can buy, all that stuff. Excuse me. Goodness. Anyway, it was very good back when I played it, and now that they are, as far as I can read this headline, on their third major update, it's probably just gotten better. It's got a cute style. Should play it again. I don't know if I'd play it for the channel, but I could. It's a cute one. I'll probably play it for the channel once it's in full release, but I'll probably play it for myself until then. That seems to be a good option. Just in case, you know, sometimes with these like in progress games, and understandably so, but I know it's frustrating. When they like roll out updates, it kind of like fucks with people's saves or something. And I'd hate to be in the middle of like a run or a playthrough at like years into the game, and then the game's like, oops, we lost your stuff, sorry. So that would just suck tremendously. But yeah, I was just looking at my Steam library and I saw it there. And I feel like I should play it again. I think I've run out of Steam for art. Now this is just a Just Chatting stream. Mikey, what do you want to talk about? Nothing? The one time I'm willing to let you bark on stream, and you got nothing for me? She's concerned. Because her mama is in the shower. And she does not like being in the shower, so she does not understand why anyone would like being in the shower. Oh my goodness, hold on. Sorry, my nose was protesting for a second. I just had to take care of that a little bit. Goodness. What else can we talk about? I keep thinking about playing some like spooky games for the channel, specifically for like a spooky season. Sort of like play a bunch of spooky games for like a couple of months or something. I don't know when to start that. I feel like I should start that in like September. What does September's calendar look like? What do we feel about? Ooh. September 1st is a Monday. That's Labor Day. So that would give us, God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 full weeks of spooky. Of spooky. That might be fun. I've got a lot of horror games. I don't play a lot of horror games. Because you see, I'm a baby. You're gonna have to be gentle with me. Because I love horror. But playing horror games is sometimes hard for me. But I've got a lot of them. I would love to replay Chizo Mythos. We could play Chizo Mythos for the channel. We could do maybe some Bendy, maybe some. I've been really wanting to play Don't Look Outside. Is that what it's called? It was just Look Outside is what it's called. Got plenty. We could also play Pony Island. Why is Uma Musume Pretty Derby in my fucking horror section? Is there something about Uma Musume that I have not been told yet? Why is this tagged horror? It is at the very bottom. You gotta go through all the, anime, horses, cute, free-to-play, gambling, sports, roguelite, simulation, racing, and then all the way at the bottom it says horror. Oh my god. It would honestly be really, really fucking funny if that game had a horror angle, but I don't think it does. Other than the horrors of, like, the world's oldest gambling addiction, Ever since we domesticated horses, we made a way to fucking bet on them and waste all of our money on them. But yeah, maybe we'll do a little bit of horror in September. I keep thinking about it and then not pulling the trigger on it because I'm a baby. But I think that would be fun. I think it would be fun. Goodness. Where am I? can't believe I fucked up. Disappeared. Hold on. I can actually probably fix that like now. Let me see if I remember. Hold on. Gotta move all my shit out of the way. Get my keyboard back. Let's see. Commands. Text. Word. Edit command. Chat message. EIS. And then we're gonna make the unlurk command. Unlurk. Because I think that makes sense. Even though it's gonna confuse my girlfriend when she comes out of the shower. But cool. Easy enough. I love being able to do stuff like that on the fly. I love let me give a little props to Mix It Up Bot, because I haven't really advertised that I'm doing Mix It Up Bot on my stream, but it's been so nice so far, specifically because it's just a program running on my own computer and not a website that I have to like log into every time I want to make a change. I just have it in like my second monitor, and I can be like, oh, I want to, you know, flip something over, I want to add a new command or whatever, and it's just there, and it just happens instantly because it's just running in the background, which is so much nicer than having to worry about. I currently have Stream Elements is what I've been using for like the chat and like the overlay features and the alert boxes and stuff, but it didn't have everything that I really wanted to do. And I was looking for like a one-stop shop sort of solution, and Mix It Up Bot I think it's gonna be it. I still have a lot to learn about it, but it's been fun so far. There's a whole bunch of features in that bot that pretty much no one has accessed yet. It's wild. Did we raid today? I'm thinking we might cut here, or cut sooner than usual, and do a raid. Just cause I don't know. Mostly, honestly, because I'm starting to get hungry and I want to go make some dinner. It's probably why we're gonna cut a little early. Let me see. Aw, Nathan on Pokemon TCG. Am I following Nathan's other show? I actually don't know. Okay. Manager. Actually, snooze those out. Snooze them ads, sir. Sharks is streaming? Let me read Sharks. Especially because I don't know if Sharks is gonna be live the whole time the whole time I am. There's a lot of people streaming right now. Well, I am following Nathan's other show. Wonderful. Alrighty. Yeah. I think we're gonna call it a little early, my friends. Not that I don't love seeing you and hearing from you, but I require food in my body. Oh my goodness. We're gonna go raid Sharks. Sharks is started streaming again recently, and I want to support them. So go say hi. They're playing Expedition 33 on expert mode, which seems to be incredibly difficult from the little bit that I've seen. So enjoy and have a wonderful rest of your evening.